Hey, what's going on today, guys? It's Intrusive Slipshot. Today, I want to show you a couple of classes that I use. I get a lot of requests for this while I'm in the game and while I'm playing with a bunch of friends and people that I don't know. So today, I'm going to go over some of the things that I use. Might be helpful for you if you like running and gunning, or if you just like trying to get high kill streaks, which I think most of us do in public matches. So let me go over some things that I use. First off, whenever I'm playing and I'm trying to really be competitive, if I'm playing against some, pretty decent players on my subclass, I'll use this one. It's an MSMC with long barrel and quick draw. Basically, I use this because it increases the damage, as you can see. And then I also use the quick draw. That way, I'm just beating the punch. If I meet a guy head to head and we're both having the same response time. Hopefully, he doesn't have quick draw, and we can both meet, and I'll get the advantage on the shot, and basically, I'll win that gunfight, which happens, a pretty good amount. Another thing that I like to use is Flak Jacket. I know it seems kind of cheap, but if you get into a match where guys are really throwing C4s around and stuff like that, um, you kind of need a Flak Jacket. It can really save you a lot. So with that, I use lightweight, the way I can run around. Toughness, because I like shooting through bullets sometimes, um, and I don't like the flinch. So a lot of times I've won gun battles with being one shot, but I sub through it and I win. Especially if I know I got the draw on them. If I got there first, you know what I'm saying. So dexterity again, because usually I'll be sprinting around and I got to get a quick draw on somebody. It's really about the speed and a lot of gunfights. Who gets to pull the trigger first? It's kind of like in the old days when you had a cowboy. Whoever draw first, most of the time was going to win. So that's what I use on that. Let's go back and do some stalker. I got these two stalker classes you'll see right here, and these are both. I use both of them in public matches, but this is the one that I use if I'm playing league play. So this is my AN94 with quick draw reflex and adjustable stock. If you guys out there that don't use adjustable stock, um, basically I use adjustable stock because it gives me a lot of movement. You'll see whenever I play a lot of lateral movement, and a lot of guys will tell you that your lateral movement is the way to really kind of get a lot of kills, especially if you're one of those jerky style players. Basically, you'll aim on the target and then you just use your left joystick to kind of get it right in where you need to be. And it kind of takes a little finesse. If you get used to it, it'll really, really help your game. You won't be aiming with the right joystick as much as you used to. If you get used to using a stock, you'll really teach yourself to use the left joystick, and that's where you get a lot of good kills. And it can really save you, especially in long range. Um, which is what I use the AN94 if I'm going to anchor out and try to protect an objective or just help support the guys that are running in. So you'll find that useful. Another thing that I like to use, you'll see I have scavenger. Um, I'll run through the first set of bullets without scavenger pretty quickly. And a lot of times, if you're not pushing through an objective, you're just trying to hold an objective down, it might be kind of hard to run over there and re-equip yourself with some AN94 ammo. So scavenger really helps you just to kind of pick up whatever ammo you can, um, and I use that a lot. So as you can see, the dexterity, the toughness, the lightweight, pretty much on everyone. This one here I really like to use if I'm in a match, and we're getting kind of taken over, and these guys are starting to streak a little bit. The ghost really helps, and this one helps keep me on, low profile on the radar basically, because I got my silencer. I use the laser sight because it helps me just turn around on people if I'm getting shot from behind, and I may not be able to find the target as fast because I'm spinning, but this will help me dial it in, and maybe I'll get a bullet or two off, a shot or two off, if you will, before I can dial in and take them out. It's really helped me in fast-paced games a lot, a lot. If it's a really fast-paced match and guys are really trying to push around the map, and we're flipping spawns and doing stuff like that, or if I'm playing capture the flag, I like using this one. It just keeps me where I'm able to move really fast and kind of stay below the radar. My shotgun class, I haven't really set up the way I wanted to because I have not got my laser sight. Basically, um, laser sight, long barrel, that's it. It's all about that right there in the shotgun. Some people might use quick draw. If you use quick draw, I would probably use long barrel and quick draw. But me personally, the only time I'm aiming down the sights is if they're a pretty good distance and they're running away from me. Otherwise, I'm just using the laser and I'm using hip fire, and it works really, really well. If I can get a laser on, I'll show you guys. I'm sure I got some shotgun montages coming. On my other account, Timid Touch, that's my trolling account. I use the shotgun a lot because I like hearing the reactions. People are cursing and they're super upset. You'll see some video of me on Timid Touch. I think I got a nuclear video up on Overflow where I try to use every gun on the map that everyone drops as I'm killing them. You'll see a lot of different guns being used in that one. I thought it was a pretty neat gameplay. So just keep an eye out for the shotgun because you're going to see a lot of montage on that. Basically, and this is my go-to get whatever streak I want to get gun right here. I use select fire, and let me tell you, whenever you use select fire, there really is a technique whenever you're using the FAL. And I don't hold the gun, the trigger down. Sorry, I don't hold the trigger down. And the reason why that is because I've noticed that your rate of fire heavily increases whenever you can get a good trigger finger. It kind of takes a little finesse. You got to get a little used to it. But when you do, you will definitely tell that you're putting bullets accurately downrange at an extremely high rate for the FAL. I know what you're thinking, well, why don't I just leave the select fire off? And I'll give you two reasons why you don't want to leave the select fire off. One reason is because if you put the select fire on, it increases your rate of fire as you're able to pull the trigger, and it doesn't stop firing as fast. Basically, whenever you bog out, you can shoot too many rounds and you actually get like some misfire where your bullets aren't actually shooting out of the gun. So select fire, I've noticed that you can get a lot more bullets out if you're able to pump the trigger right. So it takes a little finesse, but get used to that because it's really going to help you. I know that FAL is cheap. Everybody's going to go, I can't believe you're using that new cannon, blah, 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 blah. But listen, guys, we're in a public match. The only reason you're in a public match is to have a lot of fun. And if the FAL allows you to have loads of fun, I say do it. And it's whatever. Everybody in the game should be using FAL, in my opinion. But sometimes, I just got to switch it up, use a couple of different things. I like doing it. If I'm really having problems getting on the draw, this is what I'm using right here. But the FAL is just super nasty. In my opinion, if you're good with the stock, this is probably the best gun out there for you to use. Some people like the A94, as you can tell, I have one. I get that, but that's what I use. So if you guys have any questions, just hit me up. If y'all ever want to play any gameplay, just inbox me, message me on YouTube, whatever, leave a comment, subscribe to me, and then we can add each other and, we'll team up and go pub stomp. I'll help you get streaks. I'm really good at that. There's been a lot of people that I've played with, and I totally know, how to get you swarms and stuff like that. So if you want that kind of thing and you want to play like that, just hit me up. We'll get on and I'll get you some swarms. I show you the way. We'll have a little practice session, and then we'll swarm people for however long we got to. Okay, guys. I appreciate all your support, and
reloading. Got you.
Unit in your AO.
Going hot. I'm dry. Going hot. Reload. kill.
Laying tack and search.
Dropped him.